Hello, everybody, and welcome to Picks at Six for tomorrow. And I wanted to, starting with the Astro Smith Weight Tarot available at Make Playing Cards. Put a link in the description box. I absolutely adore this deck. It's a pocket sized deck, has blue roses and lilies on the backs, no edging. It is a linen style deck, and the interesting part of it is it does have the astrological signage on the cards. I don't know much about the astrological signage, so I can't go on about it, but I love the coloring of it. It's a little different than your standard Smith weight deck. I wanted to show you the difference between this pocket size and a pocket or deck in the tin. So this is the Universal Weight Tarot from, I think it's US Games. The Universal Weight Tarot card. There's the difference in size. So it's a little bit bigger. And let me bring in a regular tarot size to show you the three different sizes. So while I love the tarots in a tin, they still are difficult for me to shuffle. I think because they're just a little too short. This deck, on the other hand, is freaking perfect. So just an FYI for anybody with smaller hands who's looking for a good RWS deck that doesn't mess with the images except for the coloring. And this is not, as we go along, you'll see the difference in the coloring on these. But oh man, this is just my favorite deck right now. Anyways, and I've got a lot of decks that I want to use during this series, but I wanted to stick with the RWS because I'm a little nervous. I mean, I kept saying, I've been saying since this morning, Nancy, you need to get on this. And so I finally am. It's like 4 o'clock or so, 5 o'clock, whatever. Okay, so first stop. And then the other disclaimer I was going to say is I did say in my intro video that I wasn't going to spend time telling stories, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start this by giving the readings, and so for anybody coming for that, that'll be first off. But if I have something to say or mention or tell you guys about, I will do that after the readings. And so if you want to hang on. So I've abandoned the 6-minute or 5-minute idea that I had, or 4-minute, whatever it was. Yeah, because that's not going to happen. Okay, so let's start with their fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. And here we go. And this is kind of fun because I usually do this stuff at night. But today I'm right in front of my window and I've got all sorts of people and dogs walking by. It's fun. So this is for tomorrow, March 1st, for interactions and things you might be doing. Well, look at you. I think you're going to have a good day, would be my first impression. I think, this is the card for Aquarius. But that is my sign. I just love this card. I love the dark background on it and whatnot. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, bringing. I think overall, I think you're gonna have a great day. I think I would be paying attention to emotions that might be coming for you. Although I think, and it might revolve around money, maybe not. But I think I think the fact that the Knight has his back to this is just, he's moving on in comfort and is just fine. So whatever, I'm not seeing any confrontations here, but should some appear, I think you're going to be fine. You're as steady as she goes, as they say, and you're not going to have any trouble in that regard. Of course, I just dropped a card, so hold on. Okay, that's kind of a nondescript reading for you guys. Sorry, but that's what we start with. I'm going to throw a oracle card for you too, from the Mystic. What is it called? The Mystic Soul Oracle deck, I think it is. From Cactus Moon. I love this deck too. Fun backs. She also has a great tarot deck, but unfortunately it's out of stock right now. Hopefully, I'm encouraging her to print it again, but she's still got some Oracle decks left available on Etsy at Believe Cactus Moon. I'll put a link below as well. Anyway, so an Oracle card for you guys is Confirmation. confirmation. Hold on one second. I am very new to this Oracle deck, so let me read from it for you guys. I can find it. At least it's in alphabetical order. Thank you very much for doing that. Confirmation. This is your sign that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Confirmation signifies assurance, affirmation of your beliefs, decisions, or path in life. This card reassures you that you are on the right track. This is your divine validation. And I think that pairs beautifully with the 3 cards we've got here. And she lists what's really cool about this oracle. She has her oracle companion book, as it says she gives you a little affirmation after each oracle card. And the affirmation for confirmation is a trust in the signs and synchronicities that confirm I am exactly where I need to be, guided by the wisdom of the universe. So there you go. So I think these cards just work beautifully together. Okay, so that's the fire signs. Moving on to the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, I can talk. Scorpio, Pisces. Give these guys a good shuffle and a cut. Okay. Well, my first initial thought is that you are desiring justice, a small form of justice of some kind. It is what's backing this want is a fair high of emotions running. I think you've got very much control of those emotions, but nonetheless, it is feeding the fire of the justice that you want. And I would be careful about pushing that too far, because I think you may find yourself on the wrong side of, quote, that justice. Now, granted, there's 2 cups behind you that are still full, so I'm not looking at this as a lose-lose. I'm looking at it as a be careful. I think you can get your justice because you desire it, but at what cost? I think that's what you need to just, keep in your mind. The older I get, the less the less I want. It's not payback, but whatever it is, wishing somebody karmic that karma just wreaks havoc on them is that's just not a, it's not, if they if they wreaked havoc on you, your answer should not be to wreak havoc upon them. I know it feels good, but it's not always the best approach. And your oracle card for today is anguish, and there you go. And isn't that a beautiful card though? Oh my gosh, look at this. Just the buried head. Oh, yeah, so anguish. And I think that's what the Hermit card is kind of telling you is, it's, or not the Hermit card, the, I'm sorry, the 5 of Cups, that the potential is there. I don't think it is there right now, but the potential is there. And the Oracle card reads, if I could find it, now is the time for sacred introspection. Anguish highlights the depths of emotional pain or suffering, often signaling the need for healing and seeking support. Stop avoiding what's been troubling you, and you will soon see the light. The affirmation is, I'm navigating the depths of my pain, finding healing and healing in vulnerability, and emerging stronger from the shadows. And I think that pairs really nicely with this reading as well. So there you go. So next, we are moving on to the air signs, of which I am one. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We are a trio, aren't we? Oh my goodness. We are some of my favorite people are these three signs. Hope you all had a good day today. And in for a nice, peaceful evening. Anybody's interested, on Golden Pond, a fabulous movie, is on TCM tonight. It depends on which broadcast, whether you're getting west or east, but sometime tonight, look at your local listings. On Turner Classic Movies, they're doing this 30 Days of Oscars, and on Golden Pond is truly just really a dynamite, especially Henry Fonda is just super in it, and the story is beautiful. And of course, Katharine Hepburn, oh my God, she's wonderful. Okay, air signs, what do we got for you? Uh-oh. That's okay. Oh dear. Oh my God. I can tell you right now, this is the story of my life, or was, for so many months. At the kind of the beginning, mid of last year, it was like I couldn't pull any card except the Tower and the Ten of Swords. And what was remarkable to me was what I finally figured out is I think the tarot peeps, whoever's in charge of that, were telling me to stop being so scared of these two cards. They're not scary. In fact, when I made my own tarot deck quite a while ago, the Ten of Swords is two clinking champagne glasses, as in signaling the end. You know, whatever has been hanging over your head, whatever you've been dragging, the Ten of Wands you've been dragging around forever, or all of that is over now. It's done. It's over. Now, the Tower being right next to it is a little worrisome. In fact, not worrisome, I was just going to say whatever is ending might come a little quicker than you expected. But remember that, as Johnny always says over there on Tarot's Apprentice, the Tower, it's not, the Tower falls because the foundation was weak. So it was going to fall inevitably. Whatever is falling apart was going to fall apart anyway. So it's not like you helped it along by, I always think of the Tower as something that let it go. Don't pull your reins in and try to hang on to it, because it's going to happen either way. So this just tells me it might be a little more sudden than you expected. But you know what? From the flames rises the phoenix. So I look at the tarot card as really just oftentimes a breath of fresh air, of a like when something horrible happens and it's finally over, you're kind of like, oh my God, I'm so glad that's over. That's this, and that's this too. So you're fine. And then look at the Ace of Pentacles, just rising, just a beautiful hand coming out and saying you are rooted, you are fine, your foundation that you will build again will be built strong. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Don't panic. It does make me laugh, though. And I'm glad it makes me laugh, because I spent a lot of time being really frustrated. I had a lot of decks sitting under moonlight and obsidian and whatever other rocks I had to try and withdraw the negative energy. And then in the end, I just realized that, oh, okay, it's the universe reminding me that these aren't the worst cards in the deck. So it's funny how that happens sometimes. And your oracle card is flow. Exactly. Just stay in the flow. Let's look up the what's here? Flow. This card represents the state of perfect alignment and harmony with the natural rhythm of life. It signifies surrendering to the present moment, where creativity, inspiration, and abundance effortlessly unfold. Trust in divine timing and ride the currents of your destiny with enthusiasm. It's kind of odd how these are just pairing so well with these readings today, and I'm so thankful, because I've been kind of nervous about this whole thing. Okay, and last but not least, we're into our earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. How are you all doing today? My mom and dad were both Capricorns, born on exactly the same day, December 22nd. But not same year. They were 2 years apart, but born on the same day. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's do a quick shuffle and a cut. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, what do you need to know for tomorrow? Oops. Okay. Four of Cups, transition card, and the Ace of Cups. Well, I would say do not look a gift horse in the mouth. That advice was given to me a long time ago, and wow, it changed my life. It's amazing what those moments can do to alter the way you are thinking about something. And Death card being obviously a card of transition, I kind of put it in the same light as the Tower card, maybe not as quick. And what's the other one? Transition. There's another card, I can't think of it. But I think that there may have been something that you've regretted. Somebody's trying to help you out here, and you are being a little pissy about it. And I think they are handing you a huge gift. And I think if you open your eyes and open your mind and realize what is behind that offer, that offering of whatever it is, it could be money, it could be love, it could be forgiveness, it could be a million things. But and look at the sun back here. I know a lot of people look at this thinking it's the sun setting, but I've always looked at the Death card as the sun rising. And so I think if you put that ego away, accept the gifts that are being given to you, or gift that is being given to you in whatever way it is being given to you, and allow yourself to understand that things change and that you can look at things from a different perspective, and what can occur after that. All the goodness and even more gifts, and a cup overflowing with gifts. So, yeah. So, don't be an idiot. Classic line. My dad used to say that to me all the time. Don't be an idiot. I mean that with all the love in my heart. But it's true. Sometimes you just have to see what's being given to you. Okay, and your oracle card for today is fear. Don't, and here it is. Don't fear this. We can all be so steadfast in our ways, and somebody will come to you and say blah 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 blah, and you'll be like, no. Because and it is. I think a lot of that is just it's fear, it's stubbornness, and my other fellow Aquas know about stubbornness. And a lot of times stubbornness is just the fear of trying to understand and accept a new way of looking at things. And so this actually, the fear card makes perfect sense to me here. And it says fear. It says it's time to confront your shadows. It's time to transmute fear into courage and reclaim your personal power from the depths of darkness. This card highlights areas of growth and transformation, inviting perseverance and resilience to overcome what you've been too afraid to. Remember, being brave doesn't mean living without fear. It means acknowledging your fear and moving forward regardless of it. You are strong and powerful. You can do this. I acknowledge my fears with compassion and empathy, knowing that they hold valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. God, I love this oracle. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I wish I knew her name. Oh, Christina Mitchell. Christina Mitchell, thank you, from Moon and Cactus. She also has a great Instagram, and she does a lot of kind of daily readings and things like that on there too, so I encourage you to check her out. Okay, that's it, boys and girls. The readings for tomorrow, March 1st. We've had a beautiful spring day, a couple of spring days here after just copious amounts of snow and cold and rain and wind. And it was literally, I literally opened the front door, and usually it's this blast of cold, and it was just this warm, springy air, and I heard the birds singing, and just people, everybody and their mother was out there walking their dogs, and still in their puffy jackets because it's not. I mean, it's warm in the sun, but it's still kind of cool outside. But it was just such a great breath of fresh air. And so I hope that all of you got a chance or are going to get a chance to feel that in the next few days. It really is, it does uplift your spirits. Now, I'm a snow lover. The more the better. I'm happy that it snows. But I'll tell you, when you start to emerge from the darkness of winter, part of it is just having sunlight at this time. I mean, it's 10 after 5 right now, and oh my gosh, well, I'm doing this reading. It's 10 after 5, and it's still bright out and light out. I mean, the sun is beginning to set, but oh my gosh, it's such a nice change. So, anyways, I wish you all a beautiful day tomorrow. I hope these readings have given you some insight and things to think about, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.